disconnect the battery. Use a 10mm socket, loosen this terminal up, take the negative terminal off, and put it to the side. Take this cover off, remove the oil cap, slide the cover up. It just pops off. There's some grommets that hold it down. And just so you don't drop anything in there, put the oil cap back on. Disconnect this connector right here. There should be a little tab to push down on it. This vehicle, it's broken. You might have a lock tab, slide that lock tab out and disconnect the connector. Mass airflow sensor, disconnect this, push down on the tab and slide it off. And slide the wiring harness out of the way. Take a T25 and loosen up all these screws around the airbox. With all those loose, there is a clip right here. Just pop that clip off. Now loosen up these worm clamps. Use a 7mm socket or a straight blade screwdriver. Now we can slide this snorkel off and pull the airbox up. And slide the snorkel off the throttle body and disconnect this hose right here. Or if you're having trouble right there, you can disconnect it over here. Just slide it off. And you can just grab the airbox and slide it up and slide it out, just like that. Disconnect this connector right here. Just push down on the tab and slide it out. Now take a 10mm socket and take all 4 of these bolts out. And slide the throttle body out. Remove this wire right here. You can use a trim tool and just get underneath the retainer. Just try to slide that up without breaking it. Just like that. Put that aside. We'll disconnect this hose right here. Just push up on this tab and slide it out. And disconnect the connector right here. There's a tab on the other side. Just slide that off. Disconnect this connector right here. Just push down on the tab, slide it out of the way. Remove this bolt here and this bolt here. This one's going to be a 10mm socket. Use an 8mm socket for this one. Bracket right here. We're just going to remove this wire right here, push this back. You can either pop this off right here, just get underneath here with a screwdriver or something. Sometimes it's not that easy. There we go. Pop that off, pop these lines off. Or you can disconnect the bracket here, just use a 10mm wrench, take that off there. This hose needs to be disconnected down here. You kind of have to feel for it. And there's a little tab. You grab the tab and you push it forward towards the front of the car. Then you can slide the hose up. Then use a 13mm socket and take these 3 bolts out here and these 3 on the back. And just grab the intake. And if anything's connected right here, then disconnect that if there's any tie downs there. Use a trim tool, just pull those off. Slide this up. And there is a hose over here that's still connected. I'll disconnect this right here. And then this slides up. And then you can disconnect that hose. There we go. Slide this out. And just grab the gasket and slide it off. You can use a little brake parts cleaner on a rag and just wipe away from the port. And just do the same on all of them. Take the new gasket and just line it up. Now just wipe the bottom of the intake. Just clean it up. You can use a little brake parts cleaner and a rag. Make sure it's nice and clean. Now just take the intake and just slide it underneath this hose if you didn't disconnect it. This hose is going to go like this. And it's lined up like that. Now you can put the bolts back in. Now we're going to torque these bolts for the first pass to 18 foot-pounds. And you're going to start with this one right here. So the middle one on the back side. Number 2 is the front one in the middle. Number 3 is directly across. Number 4 is to the left. Number 5 is over here on the right, still in the front. And last 6 on the back, to the left. And go through again, do the same sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take this vacuum hose or PCV hose and slide that back on that port in the back. And then this pipe, push this pipe together. Push this pipe in here. And then when you get to that point, you have to push this down a little bit. And make sure it locks in place. And that's good. And put this clip back on. And lock it down. And connect the map sensor. And the retainer right there. Lock it in place. And secure the coolant pipe down. Put the bolts back in. Snug it down. Connect this hose right to the purge valve. Make sure it locks in place. And the connector. Line that up. There you go. Take a pick and take this gasket off. Slide that off. Take this new one. just slide it in position. Now line the throttle body up. Take the bolts, get them lined up. Oops, get them all started. And snug these down. Now we're going to torque these to 89 inch-pounds. Just go around again, double check. Yep, it's good. Now connect the connector, push down the retainer, slide the connector in place and lock it down. And reinstall the airbox. Just line it up. It's good like that. Now line the snorkel up. That in position, and put this hose back on. Take the top of the airbox, line the hinge side up first, and slide it down, and attach it to the snorkel. Make sure all the bolts line up. You can attach this clip on the back side right there, and then you can tighten all these screws down. And just snug them down, not too tight. Tighten down the worm clamps. Now connect the connector right here, lock it down, and the mass airflow sensor. Lock it down. Now take this engine cover, remove the oil cap, line it back up. Push it down and replace the cap. Connect the battery, the negative terminal, and snug it down. Just make sure it's tight. That's good.